Hello folks, welcome to episode 6 of this second season with RFC Liege. I am the Custard Prophet. Thank you very much for joining me. You will see that we have picked up more points and we are a reasonable amount of points ahead of Westerloo now, which is very, very good. Games are running out thick and fast. Let's have a little look at how we've got on in the last few games. As you can see, we played 3. We lost away against Kortrijk. We deserved to lose this. We didn't play particularly well. Then we beat Union 2-1. Came from behind there. Lommel and Lommel with the goals. Really nice. And then we played Dines. Omich getting a goal, but it wasn't enough for us to get back into it. We started playing quite well in the second half, but played quite poorly in the first half. We're going to have to fix this away form because it is not working for us. So we've had a few injuries. Obviously, Lallemont's been out. We've had Omich out with a virus, annoyingly. We've had a bunch of other people out with a virus. So, I mentioned it in the last one. They keep like dropping like flies. Lots of colds, viruses, and all sorts of things. And I suppose it is February. But today we are going to play Lommel. We are just 5 games to the end of the season, and Westerloo are going to have to get their skates on because they are now 8 points behind us, and they only have 4 games left to the end of the season, so they are in a little bit of trouble. They did pick up a really, really impressive victory in the last game away against Dines. They've got Union next up, so they could easily get a couple of wins in there, which would put us under enormous amounts of pressure. But then they got Lommel away in RWDM to finish things up. So they've had a terrible run, but they have a chance to pick up a couple of wins in the next few games. We'll have to see what happens there. But can we make things easy for ourselves? We are playing at home against Lommel. What that means, because it's on camera, is that you guys are going to see a draw, isn't it, or a loss, because we've yet to win in this division on camera. And this will be the 6th time of trying. We're going to go back to Debati in goal. So the team we're going with, just to show you who is out injured, Bodin is out injured, so he is on the bench. Martin Suarez is annoyed, so he is not going to be involved. And we're going to play Omich just behind Lallemont. I know this makes probably little sense. It does make little sense, so let's not do that. Let's play him as a poacher, and I'm going to play Lallemont. I play him as a deep line forward because he's not fully fit at the minute. Let's see how that works, so we can get these two scoring some goals. So team is Lallemont, Omich up top, Levambo and Mahu on either side, Asana and Rhodes. I don't know why I struggle with that name. That's like 5 letters, and they are fairly simple letters. Dastilio on the left side, who is up there with the top assists got in the league, which is impressive. Because Stan on the right, who's been very average, and Bedunga, who's annoyed, and Van Akenvekken in the centre of defence with Debati in goal. Let's see what happens, because I don't quite know what's going to happen here. We are not playing as well, and certainly in the last few games we have struggled to create the chances that we were creating, even with the 2 up top. So let's say we can deny them. We can. Lommel have struggled against us. We know if we win this, that puts us almost into an unassailable lead, because there's only 4 games left for the other team. This would put us 9 points ahead of Westerloo, which would be pretty much, well, it'd be hard for them to get back into this, as you can see. Let's see what we can do. It'd be lovely just to get this win on camera, if nothing else. Come on, boys. The last minute goal was not nice. That was in the last camera game, when we should have beaten the next generation side. But Lallemont into Omich, and we know what he can do. He scores. Unfortunately, we are not necessarily going to get him back. He has signed for Antwerp on a free transfer, I think. But is he going to get in their first team? Could we potentially loan him from Antwerp? We'll have to wait until he moves there, and we'll certainly ask the question. I think because he played with us, it does mean there is the chance, you have more likelihood of being able to sign these players, but we'll see. It's a decent start though. Oh, it's got Delap. I forgot about that lad. Here's, oh wow, Vander's mission. There's a lot of letters there, and it's over the top. 1-0 up against Lommel. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. Played reasonable start. Lommel haven't had that many chances. We will praise them at this point. We'll see what we can do here. Yeah, we always. I don't know why I don't do this more often, but here we go. It's in. Vinicius Souza. That's a great goal, and we're back to 1-1. Yeah, you knew it. You knew what was happening there. We've had a lot of 2-1 wins though, so can we get that 2-1 victory? I think we've got with Lommel and Omich up top. We've got a lot of quality up here. Asania, that's the side to go. Dastilio, is he going to play a decent ball in? He does. And he's not offside. It's Omich. Another goal. 2 goals so far in this. We're 2-1 up. Brilliant stuff here from the awesome forward. He's putting Lallemond in the dirt. It's terrible, isn't it? I mean, Lallemond looks like yesterday's man in comparison. And he has, I mean, these two have been the sole reason we are where we are. Lovely tackle there. But it's, oh, look at this. You're going to have a shot from there, Vinicius. It's over the top. Always worries me when a bit of space develops, because you know what they do, don't you? They come at you. Can we get to half time? 2-1 up. I'd be happy with that. Look at Omich, 8.3. Lallemond, 7.1. Chance for Lavambo, but he just plays the ball in. And what have we done there? It's Delap, Roy Delap. He just runs straight through. Oh my lord. That's just awful. Awful defensive work. Liam Delap. Rory Delap couldn't run that far. He couldn't. I've seen him play. The man's throws are immense. He went to Burton at the end of his career, retired at Burton, and sort of in lower league grounds, it was quite interesting trying to find a far enough gap to be able to throw the ball. Well, it's 2-2. It's been a very interesting first half. And again, our centre-backs are completely out of... They are terrible, aren't they, those two centre-backs? I want to completely redo the back line because I just think they are incapable of anything, really. Again, we look good, don't we? We've got a good... Badunga. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea at all, but we're not anywhere other than up front. We are dreadful. I wonder whether Castan's... Let's do this. See where we can bring Mouchon. This is something that... Right, Lavambo, ball in. Oh, Van der Vecken. I think I said it there without looking at it. That was a chance, but he didn't make the most of it. I want this lad to work. He's gone through us again. My God, how are the defence just opening up like that? I not want another bloody draw, and I don't want to lose it. So that leaves one thing that we... Let's go positive. We've got things to do here. But none of them look particularly attractive, do they? I mean, anyone I bring on is not going to do more than what we've got here. So I think we don't bring anyone on. Right, so how do we go for the target man and advance forward and just see how that works, see if that makes any difference whatsoever apart from giving them a throw in. Braff, that's over the top. Late chance for Lommel, and is there going to be a late chance? Well, Rodez, he has done pretty well there. He managed to get the ball off, but that's not great, is it? That's a pretty terrible... I mean, it was never a worry there. Dabati would never have left that in. But is there a chance still? I don't know. You're going to put a low one. That's pretty abysmal, isn't it? As play goes. But that... Oh, good God. Come on. No. No. Oh, fucking hell. Bloody Liam Delap. He... What? What is this? Ah, a draw would have been really nice there. It just, kept us in the right place. That we're not losing games. I don't want to lose lots and lots of games. Rodders, I don't think there's any time left, unfortunately. Mahoo. It's a penalty. My God. Wesley de Creamer. The referee, that is. Well, we're going to miss this. Well, the Lallemon's on it, so is he going to miss it? Come on, let's just get a draw out of it. That's what we want. That's what everyone wants. Omich. Bloody hell, that was a terrible penalty, but we will take it. It's 3-3. That's the second 3-3 you lot have seen, so be happy. I think that's his hat-trick as well. Second 3-3. Yeah, the last one. Wasn't the last one a 3-3? And he got a hat-trick in it also. Well, it was... I mean, XG says it was probably about right, but I don't know. I don't feel that. Unlucky boys. Well, yeah, I certainly didn't feel we deserved to lose it. But that bloody late goal in the first half, that annoyed me. So, what does that mean? Well, we are now 9 points ahead of Westerloo. So, they can't lose a game. Or we can't win a game. They have to win the last 4 games, which, they could. They could. That's not... They've got, as I say, they've got a game against Union, which they're playing later on. Not today. Us. Lommel away and RWDM. So 3 home games is not impossible, but you look at the rest of their season, they've won very few games all season. So it's hard to believe they're going to do that. Okay, guys. Well, another draw for you guys. We will come back. Last game of the season, or if it kind of goes all tits up. But I'm hopeful that by the time we get to the Westerloo game, might be all over anyway. It's been a hard old season. It has been a hard old season. I think with Lallemon and Omich, we have been very, very lucky. I mean, you look at this. I mean, Omich has been at the club for 6 games, and he's already scored 12 goals. That is insane. Absolutely insane. We've got 2 out of the top 4 goal scorers in the league, and we're still struggling. That shows how bad we are defensively. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed that, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you next time for hopefully a very sedate last game of the season. See you then. Goodbye.